From orphan to being paid to exist. Now, I will tell you, being paid to exist by the universe, and I don't know if you know what being paid to exist is, but let me share with you what it is. It's literally when you don't have a traditional 9 to 5 job and you just rely on the universe to randomly bring opportunities, money, gifts, and circumstances, networking opportunities, people to you. So right now, I can't rely on a 9 to 5 for a paycheck, which has been previously secure for me for 16 years. I'm on sabbatical right now in Merida, Mexico, to those of you who don't know. And I've been on sabbatical for 4 months. And of course, there is like a period of savings that you live off of. But let me tell you something, that savings is no more. And especially because I had been invested in businesses, and didn't get a lot from those product-based businesses, like a return on them, to be honest with you. So I just want to make sure you knew that, no, this is literally me getting paid to exist. Oh, you're a nurse? Like I had money for a little while. And then I had to shift to a space of faith. And when you're someone who deals with abandonment wounds, abuse wounds from childhood, right? Literally orphaned, and then experiencing so much trauma, experiencing work trauma, because I was taught that my value was only dependent, just like many women, many Black women especially, many of us, period. My value was only dependent on how much hard work I did. And so I burnt myself out time and time again because, that's what you're supposed to do. What do you mean getting paid to exist? And when people would say that, I would never believe them, to be honest, until my spirit could no longer take the burnout. So when I say getting paid to exist, the universe literally has been showing me, sending me opportunities, gifts, money, people to supply my needs. Now, these coincidences, opportunities are not always people giving me things, by the way. Sometimes it's an inspired idea. Example, inspired idea to offer a coaching client a package, things like that. Or, you need to go here, call this person. They have, a place for you. It's like that. So I just want to make sure you knew what that meant. Like, it's literally practical. I wanted to share some of the exact ways in which the universe pays me to exist. Because when I was researching it, when I would see people, some of them shared how, some of them didn't. I loved when they shared how, because I'm like, okay. Now, I will say that it takes an extreme amount of faith over fear to getting paid to exist. And I've shared with this, check out my other video I have about overcoming fear, because fear is the biggest enemy of faith. And when I tell you I've had to literally wrestle with the entity of fear, and fear is almost like a demon. And it's not like you turn a switch and automatically you're comfortable with getting paid to exist. No, I don't want to pretend to you that this has not been one of the hardest, it's the hardest thing I've ever dealt with, besides my dog dying, that I've ever dealt with in my entire life. And conversely, it's the best, being able to conquer most of my fear. I've conquered quite a bit of my fear, and this is big for me. And I'm almost 39. I'll be 39 next month. When I tell you the sense of liberation, of freedom that comes from escaping the grasp of fear, pulling you down, telling you that you're not good enough, telling you that you need to go back to work because the only way for you to get money again, to gain money again, is to go back into that terrifying situation of being burnt out, stressed out, overworked, underpaid. When you conquer the fear, that's when the faith comes in and the universe quickly, when I tell you quickly, speeds itself up to meet the alignment of faith and bring you what you need. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, if you're listening to this right now, your biggest problem will be your fear. And it already is your fear. Because if you're not living, if you want to be paid to exist and you're not being paid to exist, the reason why you're not is because of fear. Because you're like, it's impossible. No. That doesn't make any sense. It's not, it's unbelievable, but it is believable and it's actually real. I literally have receipts. I can't even, it's not like I'm pretending like I living in honestly, to me, it's luxury because I'm resting, but like I'm living in a simple place. Like I live a very simple life right now. So I'm not trying to sell you a dream. I'm not even trying to literally sell you anything right now. I want to inspire you and empower you to confront fear, to live the life of your dreams. That's all I'm asking. That's all that I'm not requiring, but I'm prompting you to. What happens if you stare fear in the face and tell it, hey, I have a desire, and because I'm worthy, this takes a lot of self-worth work, by the way. Because I'm worthy, of course I'll get paid to exist. Of course the universe brings the money or whatever I need for my bills just in time. I'm worthy. If you don't believe that you're worthy, or if you don't believe that you're valued, which probably consciously you think that you feel worthy and valued, but if you don't think that you can get paid to exist, then you probably don't value yourself very much. So sorry. And someone like me who dealt with abandonment wounds, trauma, growing up, enemy of literally everyone in my force field almost growing up, being told that I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't strong enough to be a businesswoman, by the way. That's what I was taught. Not to say that I don't regret being a nurse. I'm grateful for nursing. Like, I love being able to nurture and support people and nourish people. That's why I'm still I'm still in the business of helping women, heal, support them in their transformation, because I have a passion for it. But yeah, getting paid to exist literally means that you're a walking, breathing asset just because you're breathing, not because you're doing anything. You don't have to struggle or chase anything. When I struggle, when I chase, that's when it doesn't happen for me, by the way. Getting paid to exist means you don't struggle, you don't chase, it just comes to you. As much as I want to, sometimes I'm like, no, I'm just going to go do this. Nope. You cannot, because that means I've relapsed back into fear that the universe is not powerful, all-knowing. By the way, I am God. I am creator. There's nothing outside of me that's doing this. I get to decide. I do. All those years that I spent working hard and toiling, burning out, in and out of toxic relationships, because I thought that was all I deserved subconsciously. I created a reality where that was my reality. I had to work hard for money. I had to do things for people in order for them to show me they loved me. But now I am the operant. I know that I'm the operant creator of my reality, and that I literally do get paid to exist. Now, let me tell you something. I have to be diligent because I'm ripe for self-sabotage. I have to be diligent in believing this and affirming it and feeling it. This requires me to meditate every single day, going inside, shutting off the world that's going to do its best. When you look out the world, it's going to do its best to try and show you that you don't deserve to get paid to exist, that you do have to work. You're going to look at your bank account and be like, what do you mean? No. I have a video about you don't need money to survive. Man, that's so true. That is true. You really don't need money to survive. But, I mean, I have money. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. And maybe not a whole lot of it right now. But in a reality, I do have a lot of it. I want you to see how it feels, you know? And I'm going to be sharing more about this. I'm going to talk about it until I'm blue in the face, until you're free. Because that's my job. My job is to liberate and free you from the constructs of your mind that were placed upon you. The concepts of oppression, of hard work, too much dedication. The only person you should be dedicated to is yourself, not a 9-to-5 unless you really want to. And even then, you need to be doing it on your terms. All right? I love you. If you're a woman and you want to manifest your dream life, love, money, job, I'm here to help you. And I do it by working through. You don't realize you have blocks. You know, I used to say, I help women clear emotional blocks so they can manifest their dream lives. The problem is you don't know that you have emotional blocks. But I do, because if you didn't have emotional blocks, you would already be living the life of your dreams, having the love of your life, feeling cherished and adored. All right? You would already be working that position, or you would already have a thriving business. You would already have it. You would already be getting paid to exist if you didn't have emotional blocks. Ask me how I know. So my job as a empowerment and manifestation coach for women is to help identify those and us work through them. Okay? I love you so much. Click the link below if you want to schedule a free discovery call with me, okay? Bye.